IELTS Life Skills A1 Spouse Visa Test.
This is Angelina. I'm your interlocutor for IELTS A1 Life Skills Speaking and Listening Test. Candidate A, can I have your full name, please?
My name is Ilieva Leila, but you can call me Leila.
Can you spell your first name?
Yes, it's Leila, Leila.
Where do you come from?
I'm from Moscow, Russia.
And what do you do?
I'm a housewife.
What's your daily routine?
Usually I woke up at 7 and every day I'm cooking my breakfast and clean the apartment. After that, I prefer to make a lunch, and if it's a weekend, I put a laundry, start a laundry, and after that, I can take a nap, or it depends on my mood, and also I can go for a walk. Also, I think I can meet my friends, and after that I usually cook a dinner, and having dinner, after that I go to bed, or after my English class after dinner I go to bed.
How often do you meet your friends?
Usually I meet my friends once or twice in a week.
What activities do you enjoy doing with your friends?
I enjoy shopping with my friends, walking with my friends, and drive a car with my friends, or as long as I have a car, I prefer to be a passenger, like to be a nice company with my friends. Also, I like to invite my friends to my place.
Thank you so much, Candidate A. Candidate B, can I have your full name, please?
Okay, my full name is Latifa Nawabi.
And what may I call you?
You can call me Latifa.
Can you spell your first name?
Latifa.
Where do you come from?
I come from Kabul, Afghanistan.
And what do you do?
I'm housewife.
How do you travel for shopping?
I travel for shopping at weekend, and sometime I go to with my family. Sometime I go to with my friends, and sometime I go to a restaurant, and I eat some food at restaurant.
What do you do on
And
weekends? What do you do on weekends?
I the weekend I go to shopping, and sometimes I go to relative.
All right, well, thank you so much, Candidate B. Now it is time for the question section. I want Candidate A to question Candidate B about her favorite time of the year. And Candidate B, I want you to ask questions from Candidate A about her favorite place. You have 1 minute to think about your questions, and your time to think begins now.
Okay.
All right, candidate A, please ask your questions from candidate B about her favorite time of the year. You have 2 minutes to ask your questions, and your time begins now.
What is your favorite time of the year?
My favorite time of the year, Eid day.
Why do you like this favorite time of the year?
I celebrate this festival because they are part of our culture, and I really enjoy this festival.
Do you visit this festival with your friends?
Yes, sometime I visit this festival, my friend, and sometime um, go to relative.
In what season is this favorite time of the year? What is your favorite dish on this favorite time of the year? What is your
Okay,
food on this favorite
my
time of the year?
okay, okay, my favorite dish is traditional food in this festival, and I make different type food this festival, like sweet dishes and like chicken biryani, like kofte, and mostly this dish is prepared for my mom. Yes.
Um, how do you visit the place of this? Oh no, wait a second. Do you like to meet your family on this favorite time of the year?
Yes, I like to meet with my family, and I like to meet with my friends. Sometime I go to this festival at park, sometime at restaurant, sometime I go with my family at restaurant, and I really enjoy this festival.
Thank you. Thank you so much, candidate A, for your questions. Candidate B, please ask questions from candidate A about her favorite place.
Okay. Do you like different places?
Yes, I like to visit my favorite places.
Okay. What kind of places do you like?
Mm, well, I like to visit monuments, parks, shopping malls, and I think my favorite one is a monument of a Russian poet. His name is Alexander Pushkin, and I really like to visit this place. It's a square of Alexander Pushkin.
Okay. Who do you go with these places?
I like to visit this place when I meet my friends and my family.
Okay. And, do you like mountain places?
Modern places, pardon?
No, mountain places.
Mountain. Oh, okay. Yes, I like mountains.
Okay. Do you go for shopping at different places?
Yes, one of my favorite place also is a big shopping mall, and I really visit it on weekends especially.
Okay. Do you go with your family for different places?
Yes, I with my family to favorite places.
Okay. And what kind of uh, what kind of dress do you wear to go for different places?
Well, if I go to one of my favorite shopping mall, so I prefer to dress up casually. I think I feel more comfortable when I wear like casual clothes, casual style. And if I visit favorite place in the center of the city, like square of Alexander Pushkin, I told you before, I prefer to dress up nicely. Like I prefer to put a dress, beautiful dress. To sometimes I can put a makeup and some jewelries.
Okay. And
Well,
what kind of food?
thank you, candidate B, for your questions. It is time for the listening test. So I'm going to share the screen with you. You guys have to look at the screen and tell me, what is the woman talking about? What occasion is the woman talking about? A birthday party, a New Year party, or a wedding party? So I'm going to share the screen with you guys.
Skills A1 Spouse Visa Test.
IELTS A1 Life Skills Speaking and Listening Test. What occasion is the woman talking about? New Year party, wedding party, or birthday party?
Recording 1.
Guess what? My favorite time of the year is New Year, and I love to go to New Year parties. I'm planning to go to a New Year party this year as well. I'm going to go to Paris to enjoy the New Year Eve with my friends and family. I've bought so many things for everyone. I believe I have spent about $3,000 on shopping for the new year. I know it's too expensive, but this is going to make everyone happy. This is going to be the best party of the year.
Recording 2.
I hate wedding parties. I just don't like the feel of it. And sadly, but I have to attend my relative's wedding next week. I haven't bought anything amazing to wear. I'm just going to wear an old dress to the wedding. I just want this to be over as soon as possible. I don't like going to the weddings. The dress that I'm going to wear is the dress that I wore on my cousin's birthday too. It's a red gown, and I bought it for $200. All right, candidate A, what occasion is the woman talking about in the recording one? New Year party, wedding party, or birthday party? Candidate A, what occasion is the woman talking about? A New Year party, a wedding party, or a birthday party? In recording one.
Pardon, yes, I muted my mic. New Year party.
Candidate B, what occasion is the woman talking about? The New Year party, wedding party, or birthday party in the second recording?
Wedding party.
Wedding party. Now listen again and answer. Candidate B, from the first recording, where is the woman going to celebrate the New Year? And how much money she has spent on buying gifts for the family? Candidate A, from the second recording, you have to tell me who's getting married, who's getting married, and what is she going to wear? Okay, what is she going to wear on the wedding? Let's listen once again. Birthday party is the woman talking about. Wedding party.
Recording 1.
Guess what? My favorite time of the year is New Year, and I love to go to New Year parties. I'm planning to go to a New Year party this year as well. I'm going to go to Paris to enjoy the New Year Eve with my friends and family. I've bought so many things for everyone. I believe I have spent about $3,000 on shopping for the new year. I know it's too expensive, but this is going to make everyone happy. This is going to be the best party of the year.
Recording 2.
I hate wedding parties. I just don't like the feel of it. And sadly, but I have to attend my relative's wedding next week. I haven't bought anything amazing to wear. I'm just going to wear an old dress to the wedding. I just want this to be over as soon as possible. I don't like going to the weddings. The dress that I'm going to wear is the dress that I wore on my cousin's birthday too. It's a red gown, and I bought it for $200.
Now,
All right, candidate B, in the first recording, where is she going for the New Year celebration?
Paris.
All right, and how much money has she spent on buying gifts for everyone?
$3,000.
Correct, thank you. Candidate A, in the second recording, who's getting married?
Her relatives.
What is she going to wear in the wedding?
An old dress.
Mm-hmm. Anything specific? Did she mention what type of dress?
No. Red gown dress.
Red gown, right? If you want to add more, you can say an old red gown.
Okay.
Okay, all right. Well, thank you. Both of you have apparently passed this listening test. You have to discuss with each other about parties. You have 3 minutes to discuss the topic parties with each other. Latifa and Leila, they give you a notepad. They tell you you may take notes if you wish for the listening section and for the question section, but not for the discussion section. They don't give you any time to think. So let's start the discussion. The topic is parties. Let's get started.
Latifa, do you like parties?
Yes, I like different type parties. Mostly I like wedding parties, and I enjoy with my family these parties and my relatives. And do you like wedding parties?
Oh, I don't really like wedding parties. I really like Christmas parties and birthday parties. What about Christmas party? How do you celebrate Christmas party?
No, I'm not celebrate Christmas parties because there are not this type parties, but there are wedding parties, birthday parties, and uh, engagement parties. And what kind of parties do you have in your country?
Well, in my country, we have a New Year party, Christmas party, International Women's Day party, Saint Valentine's Day party, also, of course, birthday parties. We do party on seasonal festivals or after the festivals. We prefer to make a party. Also, if well, like if I feel bored, so I can go with my husband to any restaurant, and after this restaurant, we can do a home party too. Do you like home parties?
Yes. Hello,
Leila,
can you hear
beautiful.
me?
Repeat your question. Actually,
Yes.
her call was on hold. Do you like?
Okay. Do you like home parties?
Yes, mostly I like home parties because there are many home parties, and there are Afghani culture is very beautiful cultures, and I really enjoy these parties because these parties mostly attend uh, uh, once in a month, and I like these parties.
Mhm.
And
What do you like to dress on a home party?
sorry.
What do you like to wear? Like, how do you prefer
Okay.
to dress up on home parties?
Okay.
Can you hear me?
I like to wear these parties fancy dresses, and I wear bridal makeup. And what kind of dresses do you wear your parties?
Usually, I wear shining and like bright costumes. I wear makeup, also like very bright, very colorful. I like to put a lipstick, wear a lipstick, and also I like to wear high heel shoes. Do you like to invite friends on your parties?
Yes, I like invite friends on my parties, and I like relatives. I like invite relatives on my parties. And what kind of dishes do you prepare on your party?
I prefer to make to order a delivery food or to use a delivery service when I do party in my house. So I think it's I can really like economy. I can do economy for my time. Well, it is really helpful service, and I can do other things or just do other preparings for the party and just not spend time for cooking.
Okay.
Economical, okay. It's an economical for me, yeah. And do you like to go out after parties?
Yes, mostly I go like after parties with my friends. I go to sometimes I go to with my friends ice cream, and I eat some ice creams, and sometimes I go to with my friends at park, and mm, I really enjoy uh, that park with my family and with my friends. And what do you do after your party?
Well, usually after almost every party, I start cleaning the house and do laundry and just uh, putting all the stuff on their place they should stay, and just have a rest. Are you feel tired after parties?
Uh, Sometimes I feel tired,
Do you feel
and
tired
sometimes I feel
parties?
relaxed.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, sometimes I feel tired, but sometimes I feel relaxed. So I go to outside with my friends, and
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. Thank you so much, candidate A and candidate B. I give you 5 to 6 minutes for discussion. Usually this section
Mm-hmm.
is only for 3 minutes, right? But your conversation was interesting. Sometimes when candidates are having a good conversation, then the examiner doesn't stop and the examiner gives you around 2 to 3 extra minutes to keep the conversation going. But eventually the examiner will stop you and will tell you quiet, right? For me, both of you
Mm-hmm.
have passed this test. You did not have one, sorry, you did not understand one question. Latifa, I asked you, how do you travel? And you started telling me something else. That was in the interview section.
Mm-hmm.
Latifa, I
Okay.
asked you, how do you travel? And I'm sure you started telling me something else. But you did not tell me about how do you travel? How do you travel for shopping? I think I asked you this question.
okay.
How do you travel for shopping?
Uh, I travel by taxi.
Yes. So listen to the question of the examiner carefully and then answer. Uh, Even one wrong answer doesn't count, okay? If you did not understand or you overheard someone, something happened, that's not a big deal. This is an easy test. You both have a level that is above A1, that is not below A1. So you should not be worried. Both of you will pass this test. I want to wish you all the very best, Layla. Gorgeous, you're going to pass this test. Be more confident and don't say, wait a minute, let me think. No, that examiner is not your friend. Okay? We can't really say
Mm-hmm.
that, give me a minute. No, we can't, right? You have
Mm-hmm.
to analyze the situation and understand stuff and ask questions accordingly. If you feel that you have asked a wrong question, then correct yourself and don't correct yourself so late when the other candidate is answering and then you say, do you do this? No, correct yourself immediately. If you think that do you feel, are you, for example, if you say, are you feel tired after parties, and you suddenly remember, oh, what did I do? So then do it up like quickly, immediately. Ah, do you?
Mm-hmm.
correct yourself. There's nothing wrong with correcting yourself, but at the moment. But when the other person is talking and then you remember, it's like this, don't do that. Just remember, your
Okay.
examiner is not, we can't be, I don't know how to explain this to you. You can tell me, give me a moment. You can tell me, just give me a second, but you can't tell your examiner, give me a second. Be very, very considerate. Keep this thing in your mind. If you feel that you don't know higher vocabulary, don't use higher vocabulary. Because Leila, I know you can communicate in basic English better. If some word is not coming in your mind, don't try to use it. Don't stress yourself. This is not a test of vocabulary. This is a test of understanding questions of examiner and communicating with candidate B. That's it. About basic topics. One more thing, if your topic is daily routine, because this is a very, very hot topic these days, it's being asked everywhere in the world. I wake up at, simple, look at this simple structure of the sentence. I wake up at 7 o'clock, I eat my dinner, I go to my work, I take a shower, I prepare my dinner. I'm not using will, I'm not using ing, I'm using just the first form of verb with I. Leila, do you understand what I'm saying?
Yes, yes. Yes,
Yeah,
I
so
wake up
I
at
wake
7,
up,
I
I
eat my
prepare my
breakfast, I
lunch.
take a shower, I clean my apartment, I go for a walk. After I cook a dinner, and after dinner I go to my bed.
Perfect. Yeah.
Like this.
So if you have
Yes,
any
I
other
got.
questions, Latifa and Leila, please ask me. You guys have 2 minutes or 1 minute to think about any questions on your mind regarding the test. Ask me now.
Well, actually, it's I don't. I have no questions. Well, now maybe I will have it, but I can't tell. It's like
Leila, beautiful,
at this moment.
I want to tell.
Maybe it will come to my mind after,
Yeah,
but
sure.
I don't
Anytime,
know.
anytime, send me a voice message,
Oh.
okay? Send me a voicemail. I will be answering to your questions. And please do not stress yourself to speak very good English, like vocabulary and stuff. If you don't know something, why would you stress yourself? Just like the day you were using the word, I was starving. You don't know the word, you don't know the pronunciation, go for hungry. Hungry also means starving. Understanding, because I know you're good with basic words, even your pronunciation is good, but when it comes to words which are above A1 level, then the pronunciation fumbles. So don't stress yourself to use like very good quality vocabulary. We don't need it in this test, because this is day-to-day English that you already know. You know names of things, you know how to describe actions too.
Okay.
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 What do you think about my spoken English?
I
It
said
is
that,
right.
Latifa, you will pass this test. You will pass this test. There's no way you will fail this test. You will definitely pass. Okay? Don't worry
Thank you.
about that. And Layla, of course, you have to pass this test. I just don't want you to be nervous during the test, because sometimes it happens. Yeah? So
Yeah.
just be yourself. You can do this. I will speak